Welcome back to the kitchen, guys. You're at that 1870s Homestead, and I have my little pumpkin harvest here. The Gete Okosomin Squash, one and only. So we're purposely harvesting seeds, but all of it's going to get canned today. But I do have one more that I can't lift. I need you to get the big one off the front porch.
That big giant one?
Yes.
We're going to cut that and can all that?
Yes. So here's the thing, awesome thing about homesteading for me anyway. It's learning to appreciate new whole foods, right? To eat differently than we've ever ate before. So, and this is not just going to be a canning video. I'm going to share a pumpkin recipe that we're going to have for dinner. I'm just trying to expand our palates and enjoy the food that we grow and put up on the shelf. So that's really the fun part of this lifestyle for me, is teaching myself to can and to appreciate new good food. And you know, it's not Taco Bell, it's I grew this in the backyard and it's really yummy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go grab the other big mama, and I've asked him, will you join me in the kitchen today for this video, because I need your chopping skills. So he's gonna help me can, or at least help me chop.
Yeah, I can get them chopped up for you. We want to skin them, get the guts out, save the seeds from this one, and then cube them or something?
Yep, just like this. Hold on, where's my, so just like that.
Oh, okay.
1-inch cubes or so.
All right, I'll be your cutting man.
All right, and I'll tell you a little bit more about how we grew pumpkins this year along the way, and some of the challenges that we have growing pumpkins here in our area too.
I feel like it got bigger since we put it on the porch.
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember it being this big.
And quite the difference from my little guy. See, that's why I asked him, guys, to help before he saw the project. All right, so what is so cool about this guy? They're getting more popular as people are trying to bring them back. But this is a Gete Okosomin, and there's a big lure around this project, or this squash. There's a couple stories about it. But basically, it's one of the native pumpkins of the United States. It was seeds found that were estimated to be 500 to 800 years old, and they've been bringing it back. Supposedly, it's absolutely delicious, and considered a rare pumpkin. So, or squash, I should say. They grow on average 1 foot to 3 foot long. This guy's what, about 16 inches or so?
Yeah, about that.
And this is the only one I got off the plant. There was one other, but it ended up rotting on the vine. But anyway, we're gonna can him. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to use for this year's Thanksgiving pie. Ooh, look how pretty.
That's really orange.
That's really orange. Smells sweet, fresh. And supposedly this is a very close mix between a pumpkin and a cantaloupe taste.
Really?
And I can smell that. Kind of has a little bit of a fruity smell.
A little bit.
But the main purpose today is I want to get seeds out. So just in case, I am part of the preservation history of this squash.
It looks really hard.
Not too hard. This guy that Todd is coring is just your standard sugar pie pumpkin.
You didn't want these seeds, right?
No. And then the white ones here are super moon pumpkins. Those are the only 3 types I grew this year. Last year I did grow a Cinderella. Yeah, these seeds are very unique. I want to show you a seed. So let me show you. This is a Gete pumpkin seed. It's really chunky and fat, kind of fluffy and thick. And this is a regular pumpkin seed. Very thin. A little elevated, but not too much, but pretty big difference. flesh of this one comes, it's not very much. It comes out really nice. That definitely peeled super, super easy with the vegetable peeler instead of having to cut off hard rind. So far, super happy with it. I'm just gonna taste it raw real quick for you guys.
No, don't. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's good. So the thing about pumpkin is you cannot raw pack pumpkin. You need to blanch it first. So I'm going to I've got a big pot back here of water. Once we get all of this done, I will blanch it, but I want to specifically blanch this batch separately so I can can it separately. So I'm getting this chopped while Todd gets the rest of them done. He just went out and started the grill for dinner. So once I get this going, I will turn my attention to the stove pot and show you guys the recipe that we'll be making with last year's canned pumpkin. We haven't carved a pumpkin like that since the kids carved pumpkins.
Yeah, no, and we can't just cut a hole in it either, like with the old school ways.
You could,
Yeah.
if you want to have fun and pretend.
Like the man in me wanted to go out and get my hacksaw, and like my sawzall.
Yeah.
One of those electric knives might actually be good for something like this.
Right. We used to have one and we got rid of it not long ago.
Yeah, one of your cleaning frenzies, I think.
I can't wait to see what it looks like inside. So we cut into the smaller one and it was a white flesh, which I wouldn't be surprised if it's supposed to be that way. But I said, you know what, before you chop all that up, I want to just make sure it wasn't immature. So let's cut into this one and see if it's white flesh as well. Because I've never grown this variety.
Is it even good to eat?
Yeah, it's good.
It is? Okay.
You want to make sure you're not doing it for
I'm going to spend here for 2 hours cutting pumpkin and have it.
It is white flesh. How about that?
Alright, let's try.
The big reveal.
Oh, definitely more yellow.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not orange though. You know, like a musk-smelling color. When you say kind of like a honeydew. Neat.
This one has a lot more meat in it.
Yeah, and this one's got big fat seeds, very similar to the Gete Okosomin. Nice. That's got a lot of meat in it.
Long time since I've put my hand in pumpkin guts. If the kids were here, they probably save all these seeds. Remember how much the kids used to like to roast up their pumpkin seeds? And like different kids would put different
Their
seasoning,
seasonings, yeah.
like Cajun seasoning on some.
Garlic.
You get to pick what you want, how you want them flavored. And then I remember somebody did like a salt brine or something one time, and
Oh, they were so. I think that was you.
was it me?
Yes, they were so salty.
They're
like
so salty.
Inedible.
Nobody could even eat them.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't rinse it first or something.
Alrighty, I am going to bring this water to a boil. It's just my cannon pot, and then I'm going to toss. This is all the Gete Okosomin squash that I have, so it's probably 2.5 quarts, if that. And I will blanch it for 5 minutes, and then I'll put it in my jars, pour boiling water over it, and that's it for that. But while Todd's finishing chopping up this, let's turn our attention to the stove pot, and we will get to making up our dinner. Okay, I'm just going to turn my pot on to medium heat. I have some of our caramelized onions. What we found that we're doing with these, if you guys followed along with our canning experience, canning caramelized onions, is we'll get a jar out and we'll use what we need and then put it in the fridge. And then we basically use that jar within the week. So we're gonna go through some serious caramelized onions, huh, honey?
Yeah, the jars generally, even, they don't last long. We put it on like everything.
Yeah. So I probably put, I don't know, about a third of a jar in there. I'm gonna get those warmed back up where it makes that butter remelted. And then we're gonna add some red curry paste. Have you ever used red curry paste?
No.
It says a serving size, it says a teaspoon, so we'll just go with about a teaspoon's worth. We'll get that nice incorporated into the onions and let it cook for a while. And while that is doing its thing, I'm gonna drain 1 quart of my pumpkin. Okay, I just hand drained that pumpkin. I wasn't like super particular about getting all the water out. And I have a pint of chicken broth. And then we are going to take our immersion blender to this. I want to do that before this gets too hot. I just found my immersion blender in my drawer that has like saran wrap and aluminum foil and stuff like that in it. It never ever goes in there. I don't know why it was there. All right, so I'm just gonna blend this till it's really, really like well incorporated. So I got the onions, the red curry paste, the chicken broth, and the pumpkin all nice and melded together. Now I'm gonna let this come up to heat and then we're gonna season it. And this will be my first time. Really good, making pumpkin soup from home canned pumpkin. Okay, the water is just about boiling, so I'm going to dump my pumpkin bits in here and then we will just pull it out with the strainer after about 5 minutes, and then I'll put it in the empty jars.
Hi.
Hey Russell, how are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, we got all of our subscribers here and a lot of them just absolutely fell in love with you on our video the other day. And I know that they came over to your channel and I wondered, how did it turn out for you?
It turned out really good. I woke up yesterday with 74 and now I'm going to sleep today with 500 subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
So thank you so much.
Oh.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, what does that mean to you?
Well, I'm just speechless. I want to thank you guys and all the people, and just thank you so much. I just couldn't believe it because I was just going to check my channel, and I saw it was like 100 something, and I flipped. I was like, what? I can't believe I finally hit 100.
Oh, we're so happy for you. And you know what? Through all these people, you're going to be able to encourage so many other kids your age.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I started the channel.
Oh, that's exciting. All
Yeah.
right.
Got any videos planned coming up?
Well, I'm gonna film a video today, and I have a lot of other videos planned.
Fantastic. Everybody will be waiting to support you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. We'll catch you later, buddy.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much. I think you made that little kid's day.
Oh, his year, I think.
I think so. Our dinner. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we just have such power in this world to encourage one another and to be uplifting. And I think what we see is a lot of negativity in social media and a lot of putting down. And you guys just rose up and showed the goodness that is what we should all be about. And that's encouraging and uplifting one another. And I can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, same. It brought a big smile to me even, and I'm not even Russell. So you guys are awesome. I'm gonna get the other part of our dinner going. This is a pork tenderloin. It comes pre-marinated with this flavoring called black nugget. And I don't even know exactly what it is. It came from Jerome Country Market, which is the butcher processor that we used for our pigs last year. And we make a couple trips out there every year, whether we're dropping off animals or picking up animals, or sometimes we're just out that way. And we always stop in there and find something to snag. So I'm gonna get this out of the package, throw it out on the grill. It's the Pit Boss smoker, wood pellet smoker. It's set at 350 degrees. We'll put a meat probe in it. We'll cook this until it gets to about 140, 145. We'll pull it off, and that will be the meat portion of our dinner.
Some things I am super good at estimating, like how many quarts I'm gonna get just by looking at something. Pumpkin is one of those that I have not yet mastered. So I think I said, what, 2.5 quarts? I think I'll get probably closer to 4 now that I see it. And you're just filling to 1 inch of headspace when you can pumpkin. Okay, 3 and a little bit. Alrighty, to season this, we are going to be adding, probably ½ teaspoon or so of cumin, probably just a 1/4 teaspoon or so of nutmeg, a ½ teaspoon of coriander, and some of this I don't remember how to pronounce it. This yummy Indian yellow spice that I got when I was making, what was I making? Oh, the curry. And then we'll add some salt. Probably a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Todd said he's got about 30 more minutes or so on the pork loin, so we'll just let those spices cook together. And then we will just serve it with a little drizzle of milk. And that'll be that. How simple was that recipe though? Really good. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum.
Pumpkin cutting's going good still. About halfway, I think. That first white one that we cut open, it was kind of green on the inside. I think we're not going to end up using that one. It looks a little underripe compared to this one. Is more of a peach color to it. Is that one of your Traverse City wines?
Yeah, from Maury Vineyard up in Mission Peninsula in Michigan. Has a wonderful, wonderful vineyard, growing conditions, great vineyards. So, and I tasted the pumpkin soup and I think it's absolutely divine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not very powerful wine.
No. I just drizzled in a little bit of milk. Oh, I want to get a picture, show them that. That's so pretty. Hold on, never mind. I'll post it on Instagram. Come follow us on Instagram and you can see a close-up of my soup.
All right, then you have to go get your phone and take a picture before you can eat. All right, I'll try it while she's doing that.
All right, guys.
It's really hot, but it's good.
Yeah, isn't it good? So
it
I
tastes
have
like a little bit of the Indian flavor.
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit of curry something going on.
Oh, so good. So I mean, will you continue to eat like this with me, experimenting using our food? It's really nice and healthy.
Yeah, sometimes. Not every day.
Meaning new recipes.
Oh, new stuff? Yeah. I'm always up for trying something new.
Oh my goodness, so good. So like other recipes I've looked up to use my canned pumpkin. So I've done pies, breads, muffins, all that kind of stuff already, but I want to incorporate it in more savory dishes. The next one's going to be a black bean pumpkin chili. So I can't wait to try that one.
Did you try any of the meat yet?
Just enjoying my soup too much. And there's tons of variations of spices to do with pumpkin soups to just give it different variations.
Oh, you're trying to dip.
I'm dipping. That's how much I like it. It's dippable. So guys, we're probably going to wrap up the video here. This isn't necessarily a how to can pumpkin video. It's just what I'm doing in the kitchen today. And then how we're using the food that we grow to make dinners. So I showed you the basics, right? Cut it up, peel it. You don't have to oven roast it. Some people do. I'm just doing it raw, blanching it, and then I'll top this off with hot water. And then we'll can it for 90 minutes. I think it's 90 minutes. It might
Pressure canning?
Pressure can. So as always, I'll leave you guys with a clip of what it looks like coming out of the canner and how much we get. If I end up having because I really have limited jars left. If I end up not having enough jars, I might make some pumpkin butter, but that would be a future recipe or a future video.
Sounds good. Good job.
Thank you.
Everything's good.